points, too.
Yep. Shield and heal are like one of the best things to steal. Stroke of Fate is better on Rubik than it is on Grimstroke. It's so good.
Inkswell's great, too.
So
The ult
Lashrak
good.
is still in the pool.
Is it? We haven't seen him once today. We saw him banned a lot, but
Yeah.
not yet.
Touch today. Gyrocopter.
Okay. Moo really likes this hero. I think I'll look it up, but I believe on Dota Buff I remember seeing it's his most played hero in like the last month.
And then look up who is the #1 gyro
I will do
in
sir.
the world.
Okay, give me one.
And who do you think it is?
I wonder. I hope it's a good. I like when it's like a pro player. A lot of times it's like these hero spammers that like play 20 games. We'll see though. It's
Or the highest pro, if the pro is not #1.
remaining.
Like what pro is the highest? I guess then the first checkmark player.
yeah. He has 3 Omni games and 3 Gyro games in his last 10 is his most. So
All right, check who's the first sniper on Dota
Hold
Buff.
on, gyro first.
I'm trying, guys. Stop it. Gyrocopter 48.45 win rate. And we are looking at player rankings. It is snaking. And then Yawar is second. Yawar really is pretty good at all these heroes. We were right. And then Moo is third, actually. So it's 3 NA people at the top. And then Mineski Moon is fourth.
Check the sniper
The 3
now.
top gyro players in the world, Grant, are NA players?
I mean, I would say the 3 best players in the world are NA. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever. But, all right, Sniper, I'll give you this one. Let's see.
Who do you think it is before he looks
I
at
already
it?
I can't
Who do
say
you
that
think
name
it
out
is?
loud.
Is it Mo?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Mo.
that's my real life friend.
Is it?
Really?
Yeah.
Old Mo.
Old Mo.
He plays
How many
sniper, like,
games
every
on
game?
sniper?
Let me scroll up. It
Probably
is
3,000.
2,500.
That is
75
disgusting.
days played. Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Who's the highest pro player on Sniper? It is
You had to scroll down so far.
no one. No pros. It's that bad of a hero. No pros play
no
it?
pros are playing a sniper.
All right, Dakota. Since I looked up one for him, I will look up one for you. What hero do you want
Well,
to see?
we just got Centaur, so give me
Centaurs.
Centaur.
I'm feeling snaking.
Snaking, yeah, it could be.
Whoa.
Yang. I'm going to
That's
say
a
Yang.
hero we haven't seen in a while. Well, we saw it once yesterday, actually. It did not look good, though.
Best Centaur in the game right now, according to Dota Buff.
Gilgamesh. Some random. Forev is actually the highest pro player. Third.
Forev, the highest pro.
10 days ago he played it.
Damn.
All right.
All
Dude,
right.
Necro.
That's
Okay, I
fine.
like it. Necro Grimstroke. It's
So
funny.
much, heal.
Yeah, even if you don't get the kill on double sight, the fact that it actually is a pretty long lockdown with it. It feels good. It locks 2 people in place. You have double rocket as well.
I mean, if they can flex another big team fighter somehow in this draft, like it's very likely you're doing double Reaper. They're both going to be low life.
Yeah.
That seems so cool.
I am curious. I wonder, because right when they picked ABBA, I thought it was going to be a 3 ABBA, but I guess that means they're going to last pick their 4? If it is the
They can
offlane
swap
ABBA?
things around. Have Necro played as 3 Gyro.
As carry middle.
Yeah, but have Grim Abba 4 5, even though them.
I
I
think
don't
ABBA
like the
has
duo.
to be 3, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can't, I mean, 4 still, it's better than picking a 5 last, that's for sure. Because I do think Fear is going to play Grim, even though we've seen Moose play it before.
A 4 or a 5, you said
A 4.
last?
I think they're going to pick a 4 last. I think it
Dang.
will be the 5 position Grim for Fear.
So they get an Oracle and nobody in this team will die.
Ever. But then do they have damage at least, huh? No.
Oh, they
So it
do.
is the 4 Grim. Okay. And then it will be a 5 Warlock. But man, that's like the one gotcha 5 because it is a huge team fighter. Fatal Bonds is absolutely insane.
Yeah, their team fight is pretty
Fatal
insane.
Bonds plus Flak Cannon.
Oh, that's the oh my god. The AoE damage that AoEs even more. It's an area of effect in an area of effect. That's just
Area squared.
Goodness
5
gracious.
seconds remaining.
Final pickup here to come for the Quincy crew.
They banned the AM because I mean, you look at the Crystal Main, Kunkka, Rubik, Centaur, they can definitely fight 4v5, so J.Storm thinks it's going to be a super, super hard carry here. that just
Other
farms
super
up
hard
now.
carries like Spectre.
I like Spectre. I really do. Spectre versus Necro, I guess. I don't think it's that bad. It might be.
What about the Raid King? Is he still in the pool?
He is. You like him?
He could be okay, right?
I guess
Yeah,
it's good.
He
It's-
doesn't care about Reaper sight.
Yeah. Or Warlock's ulti, really. Fatal Bond's a little, but that's not terrible. I can't see Sumail play. That's the
I was
hard
just going
part.
to say, and then you have Quinn/Sumail playing Wraith King?
Yeah, it'd be Sumail. Because I think Quinn will definitely... I think that was... I wonder why they switched last game. It was for some reason. Maybe Sumail didn't feel comfortable on the
Quinn's played
Alchemist.
Invoker.
Yeah. That's the thing. PL.
Ooh.
Okay, it was Kyle who was talking about. He thinks PL is gonna definitely come back into the meta soon
Yeah.
because it's just hard. Burst damage isn't as popular as it was before. Like even this game, right? You'll get silenced by the Grim, but besides that, his W, he'll just be able to escape anything.
Yeah. I mean, you guys already acknowledged that the early part of this draft there wasn't too much lockdown available, and
still
looking
none.
at now, it's still really none.
And
You're
on
gonna
the
have
other
to be
side,
pretty item dependent here.
yeah, and on the other side, right? Crystal Main has lockdown. Kunkka has 2 lockdown. Rubik has 1 to 2 lockdown. Centaur, Blink. It's a lot more lockdown on the side of Radiant. But you do have an ABBA, so you have the shield to get rid of some of it.
It's a great Phantom Lancer game.
Yeah, it is.
They have no counters whatsoever, no burst.
It's like Grimstroke has to clear all of the illusions himself, and then once he gets a heart, it doesn't matter. I like Quincy Crew's draft a lot more than last game. I think they're just going to be more aggressive. You have Sumail back on a hard carry. You do have to watch out. If this Gyro Warlock, they come together with like their level 2 ultis and just push you down with ABBA Necro again, that's a lot of save. It's hard.
Yeah, definitely have to worry about this big team fight threat of J.Storm. They could just kind of snowball with their team before we even see PL get to that point. I mean, would you say PL's a pretty slow hero overall?
It depends on his lane. I think it's a lot like Naga, right? Like, you could just get Diffusal Manta at 18 to 20 minutes like Arteezy did. It's a little bit slower to farm the jungle, but it depends on the lane. I will let you know in 1 minute, Dakota, if it'll be a fast PL game or a slow one.
Oh, I forgot. I got to hack the game.
No,
He has a really weird peaks. Like,
Yeah.
once he gets the Diffusal Blade, he's extremely strong, but they have no save, no heal on their side, beside the boats and damage mitigation. And then he needs a Manta style plus 1 more item, which is pretty much always the heart, so like he definitely needs it to tank up.
All right. This very well could be our last game of the day. So let's go, baby!
Woo!
Woo!
J.Storm!
And Quincy Crew!
Let's go! 5v5! Who will go to the major? It doesn't look good for the ABBA right now. Could he be taken out? No, it's just a shield. He runs away. And I think, I will say the Rubik's going to try to steal shield I think Warlock, Rock, and then shield are like what he wants to steal, because then you do have that save, as Lacoste said they didn't have. And a Rubik shield, it does get buffed by Arcane Supremacy, right? Or no? That's actually one of the few I don't know. I feel it does. Maybe I'm crazy.
Why not, right?
I'm
Magic
gonna
amplification.
go with no.
Maybe.
I think maybe the damage
Okay,
that
but
he
not
deals,
the...
yeah,
Okay.
but the absorb damage doesn't get.
Oh, is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant the damage dealt would go up. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, me too.
I
My
knew
bad,
it.
everyone. Y'all
I
are
mean, good
dumbos.
test, though.
Yeah, I got you.
Good test.
Looks to be maybe SVG steals a rune. No, he won't. 2 for 2. We haven't actually seen like any rune fights in any of these games. It's always mostly 2 for 2 or someone steals one.
Man up.
Yep. Papaga. I can't. That's good for them. You know, shout out once again. You know, if you didn't know, EG has qualified to the major, and so is Fighting Papagas. Eternal Envy led team. A lot of people were like, well, it's just some scraps put together, but they look damn good. Any team with Snake King on it, I always give a shot, because I still think that guy so mechanically gifted.
Crystal Maiden looks so cool with
That thing
Shadow
around her,
Word on,
yeah. She's getting bobbed. Fear, yeah, you can't go that way. Fear might just run you down here. He has the move speed.
Okay.
My
just
legs.
have to pull off, but definitely very annoying for the Crystal Maiden on that one at the start of this. Move with the early flak cannon. And Fear also picking up the Observer Ward too, so Fear already feeling good about himself in the support start.
And man, Dire, they're warding. You already see they have 2 sentries down, getting rid of everything, as well as 1 obs. Meanwhile, Radiant, they got nothing. Already blind. And yeah, that was nice. Because Fear harassed him so much, like Sumail is just stuck in a lane by himself. SVG just got back.
Yeah. But those little moments could be a
that was
significant
good.
difference.
by Moose.
Yeah,
Secures the range creep and
both.
both
Yeah.
of them.
Lacoste, I like how you think. We both, that's pure value.
And then I
It doesn't
don't
get
think-
better than this.
I like it. He's just flat cannon. He doesn't want to get dove. That's the thing. When you're against a Rubik and a Centaur, they always try to push into the tower because it's so easy to dive under. But if he just spams flat cannon and keeps the wave pushed out, can't really dive him.
And Moose shared some tangos to Fear as well. At least
Nice.
one.
That was nice of him. It's a team player. Okay, I'm interested to see how the rune battle's going to go again. It is a 9 Necro middle versus a Kunkka. You don't get cleaved if you're Ghost Shrouded, right?
No.
It will be top. It's an invis. Not that big of a deal, obviously. No bottles, not a double damage.
3 mangoes and a salve. So much regen available for Moose. He continues to snipe and harass from the outside. Now moving in with the Inkswell into Sumail. He decides he wants to turn around. It could be trouble for Moose. He's forced to pop the wand. Will be able to hide within the trees. Just barely. One more right click could have sealed the deal.
I do want to say, during that fight middle, too, it was 3 creeps under the tower after that invis. 9 denied all 3 in front of the Kunkka. I have no clue how versus a Quelling Blade, but he did. Beast mode.
Has a bracer, that's how.
That's why. He has double bracer already
Wow.
on net. This Necro is
Unkillable.
not dying. Yeah.
Unkillable. The man is a god.
Dude, I love it. Dude, Nine's played so well this whole tournament, as well as the tournament Midas mode before this, and yeah.
Rockets out.
Nothing crazy yet. Not really much kill potential in like any lanes. These bottom lane, they're just gonna keep running at each other. And Sumail almost got silenced. He might still die.
Slight pull up there from Barracks. Creep wave not really moving with the momentum.
You didn't say when. He
Yeah.
might die in the next couple of
Could be,
minutes.
or tomorrow. We don't know. Let's see. Quinn just getting harassed. And yeah, we've seen Kunkkas just absolutely dominate lanes. I like how they pick a kind of different hero in this Necro, and he is just having a great time middle. Can't do anything to him. And then top lane, how's Moo doing? He is 10-2 versus the Centaur's 14-3, so he's having a pretty good time. Pretty much it feels like J.Storm's just having another great laning phase right now.
Certainly great for their lineup.
Because once again, they are the faster-paced
Yep.
team, but like we've seen it, it's not bad. Like they were on a quote-unquote timer last game, but they played so well, suffocated them out, and they just kept pushing back when late game technically was. Uh-oh. Moo's gonna get stunned top. MSS might I know he has a stick.
Set up. Still swing within there. They're trying to use the most from those bonds, but it will be enough to fend them back. In the meantime, Crystal Maiden gets dropped at the bottom as Brax is able to get the position advantage, it would seem, on the side to take out SVG.
I would love to see some Radiance build on a Baron.
Dude, hell yeah.
Because he is having a good time in the laning stage, and missed chance against the PL could be good. Depends how the other lanes go, how the game develops. I mean, you can just build the normal items at the start and then transition.
Yeah, see what happens. Sumail is currently 16-4 versus the 24-1 of ABBA. They're losing pretty much all 3 lanes. I know the Centaur has more CS than the Gyro, but not by much. It's going to be another 3-for-1 rune exchange, too, for J.Storm, so 1K lead already.
Yeah, dang, J.Storm really turning it up right now. For this series, you know, we didn't get to witness how their matchup went against the Papegas. We know the result, but something shaking up. Yeah, you're such a little kid. Can't say Papega
whoa,
without
middle lane. He's dead.
Damn!
Wow.
Not enough to get the full damage, but my God, it's good enough to just get the kill and make it look nice.
Yeah, and as long as Necro just he doesn't need to get it with his ulti. He gets it. He just healed pretty much 50% life and mana because he got the hero kill. Feels really, really good.
This is rough. I mean, now we have MSS on the move. Thinking about
Needs to make
making an approach from behind. The telekinesis is there.
Guess who's still here? Moose.
Tidebringer, X, pullback, and like you mentioned, Moose thinking about creeping in from behind. Doesn't have the most mana, but they're in all day trying to get the finish of this frickin' old man. Necro, don't you dare! Don't you dare make it away, Necro! You can't do this. Get back here. Get back here, you son of a bitch. Quinn wants him. Quinn.
Oh, he denied the creep, so he didn't get the regen from the Heartstopper. And he's gone.
This
he's actually
old
gone.
man just made it around the corner and is heading home.
That's a real
heartbreaker
Yeah.
for Quincy.
Fairy Fire, double bracer, the extra magic resistance.
And Moose is suiciding under tower, and no one's near to get the experience.
We said the man was a god.
And he is.
And he is.
God, Nine is just having the... He's trying. He's like, yo, J.Storm, we're going to a major. I'm going to play out of my mind both these last games. Let's go. Highest CS, even though he missed a full creep wave still. Yeah,
insane.
they're pretty much losing all 3 lanes right now. J.Storm is owning. And Abba's going to have his...
Oh, Barracks in trouble bottom. This could be at least a little bit of a morale boost here for Quincy crew.
No point in
to
coil.
get back into this, and not level 6 yet, so without those 2 options, yeah, he's certainly going to fall to the hands of Quincy. Top lane. Moo just kind of giving a little bit of poking damage to Yawar there.
There's the Fatal Bonds. Hit him with the heal. Yep, just harass him out of lane.
Man. Yeah, trying to shove him back, knowing that most of Quincy are not going to be around.
You would never think that Rubik's Centaur used to be considered one of the hardest and scariest lanes to go against, and well, apparently Warlock Gyro. This is good. They've almost killed the top tower. Yeah, and look at the tower. You do not expect a lane like this to lose that bad and lose their tower early.
The early aggression from the Flak Cannon, some Shadow Words and Fatal Bonds. They did not bring enough region.
Okay, that's a swell on the 2. Quinn has to boat forward and tag the shrine. Oh, Reaper Scythe, but Sumail's got plenty of life to work with.
Yeah, the boat was on. You can't Reaper a boat in target, I don't think. Uh-oh, top. Yawar's dead. Bye.
Oh, yes, he is. Surrounded out. That Warlock Gyro lane continues to go on a tirade.
Yeah, and the best part is Gyro's 6 now, and once he gets mana, his call down, obviously one of the lowest cooldown ultis, that has a pretty big impact in team fights.
Switch over to net worth. It's it's not sorted by team. That is top 3 net worth belonging to the 3 cores of J.Storm already.
Oh, and CCNC, guess what? He scouted out. They have a ward up on that hill, so nothing's gonna happen here. He's just gonna farm the jungle. Man, this ward game, it feels like J.Storm definitely won last game in the early game, right? That Fear got that first Observer ward and got a deep one down.
Mm-hmm.
He's just kind of outplaying him on the support. Stacking for his team as well.
Yeah, not really sure, at least at this point in time, what the Quincy crew can do to alleviate the trouble a bit. I mean, getting these supports to level 6 and having those extra tools in the kit for these fights would certainly help, but yeah.
The problem that J.Storm will have in the later stages of the game is controlling the Centaur. Once he uses a Stampede, they can just run away because they have no control whatsoever, and the same goes for Phantom Lancer. Once he gets the items.
Yep. That's the thing. It's a lot easier this game to get items than last game because they can farm way more places at once because they can't get locked down. Bottom lane, boat's coming in on Barracks. He doesn't have his ulti. He will pop it now. And uh-oh, they're going to turn it on CCNC. He's silenced. Has the Centaur Stampede, though. Now Sumail's here. He's gone, though. Bye.
Yep.
Moves will go down. Looks like the SVG. MSS going to steal it. Get ready. Bop. But the creeps get it.
Yeah, so that means it's split amongst everybody.
You are
there.
top. He's getting run out. Damn, everyone's getting run out everywhere right now.
Yeah, relax, everybody.
We're good. All right, Bounty Runes 2 top, and for Dire, and I believe 2 bottom for Radiant. Yeah. Rax chilling in Viz.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he might kill CCNC. Dude, he did. Oh my God, no way.
Oh.
He actually he's gonna kill him. Oh.
That
Dude, the tip in
nice.
Viz. The tip in Viz.
Oh
I love
my
it.
God.
Bragg's the boss. That was a boss move. And they're just going to get middle tower. Look at he just runs, kills the middle player, and then pushes middle.
That one moment, Quinn's looking at the tip like, huh, tip me. That's weird.
Yeah, why? And he knew because, right, he ran away right away, but it didn't matter. Brax was already on top of him with phase boots. He has a full Vlad's now on ABBA as well. They're just going to group up and do the same thing they did last game, I think.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the Quinn crew are hoping to hold out till they can get some items on this PL and get to a point when they're just draft will work for itself. But at the point in time, J.Storm are just swelling up so big so fast they could just beat him with the big advantage in just levels and items.
It feels a little similar last game because you had the Timbersaw who could just sit in the front and never died. This game, it very well just could be the Necro doing the same thing. So they just slowly siege with that Necro while everyone sits behind him. An ABBA, a Warlock, it's going to be so hard to kill him.
Yeah, so much survivability.
They need to use this Warlock ulti. He's already level 7. I think this is the most mirrored move in Dota. When
Yeah.
enemy team is killing tier 1 tower, you just go for theirs and that's it.
Brax, is he gonna miscoil the creeps off? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't want to show him. I think they will want to defend top, maybe? I don't know. It's odd.
Arcane tower with 300 damage.
Clear sailing now.
I'm on middle. Looks like they might get a kill on Moose. They should, but Necro's here.
Comes in, rolling from behind. The ink swell doesn't catch anybody. Good split part there. And now they follow up with the Stampede to finish off Moose. They double back. And yeah, SVG hiding within the trees. Big freezing field. 9, though, not eating the most damage from it. Now pulled back under the powerful storm. But there it is. All the healing capabilities.
Drop the rock.
Kill him.
Kill the Slardar.
Oh, dude, that was a nice slow. He tries to upheaval. Oh, they got him. SVG
Upheaval and Stroke of Fate.
Yeah.
He's not moving. Oh, nice turnaround. It forces a Moose buyback, which is pretty nice this early. So if they kill Moose again, he's going to be off the map for like a minute and a half. And it does buy time. That was just Sumail farming the entire time.
Yeah. I was just going to say, Sumail not needing to bother with any sort of participation, and that means that you can just get to the matter at hand, focusing on the late game. But still, J.Storm pretty profitable right now. We see 9 just chunking away a lot of jungle farm, and Fear able to sap up some adjoining XP with it.
Well, Radiant, that one ward in the dire jungle scouts out so much. They saw that all 3 heroes were here, so Sumail feels safe farming. They feel pretty safe because of that.
Kanka doesn't have an item yet, but usually when it's needed, he goes for Spirit Vessel against Necro. It's so good against the Abaddon, but also Abaddon can just use a Photic Shield and remove it. So,
do you think he's gonna go for it?
I think he should.
And he could buy pretty close to the urn. Looks like they
Phantom Lancer is your win condition. Like if this game drags, I don't think Quincy crew will lose this late game.
Could be trouble for Barracks. He shows himself in the lane as 2 other Quincy crew members make their approach. But there's still a tier 1 standing, still options for J.Storm to rotate over, I guess, and that's enough to scare away the rest of the Radiant.
This J.Storm, even though it's like completely different heroes, it feels the same, right? Like the threat of this Warlock Rock is scarier than it actually is, just like the Black Hole last game. He hasn't used it once and he hasn't had to.
If they use Rock and there's Stampede, they're just going to run away.
Yeah. So they just have to wait, bait it out. They have finally brought down that tier 1 top, open up a little bit of space.
J.Storm,
they should do something, I feel. Like, I feel they are playing a lot slower this game and it hurts. 15-minute runes.
Yeah, definitely pump the brakes a bit. Is Gyro like farming out of control with this bit of time? I mean, he's okay, but I feel like they definitely want to favor
4 runes?
getting their hands dirty a bit. But yeah, rune time here. Brax is caught up with UR a bit. There's the ult force. I mean, it should be a good time now if J.Storm want to kind of go make a fight happen, knowing that the Stampede's going to be on cooldown.
I feel they should just smoke up and run to the bottom jungle. They know Sumail's just been here the entire game, but now that Stampede's down, you could definitely try to take him. You got to mess with him a little bit.
How do you kill him? That's the problem.
Lacoste, that's a good question. The Abba just has to get the silence, right? Like, he has to just get 4 hits and hope he silences.
They have no reliable stun. You can't just use homing missile. Reaper's Sight is not good because they have no burst.
You got to use that Warlock Rock eventually.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe don't go for Sumail. Just go for lanes, push, force the fight to come your way.
And this is, I mean, this, if you're wondering, Quincy Crew's actually, I feel pretty far ahead in this game right now because they're letting MS has almost level 10 on this Rubik, just pushing up button. He has a full Aether Lens already. Sumail has been free farming the whole time. The biggest one is 9. The problem is, Necro's one of those heroes, if he dies once, he falls off really hard, so he just has to be very careful where he's at. He's going Veil Radiance on Necro.
He needs to scale. I was talking about Radiance on Abaddon, but Necro can do it as well. I guess they're just waiting for Aghanim Scepter on Gyro, and then they will try to force a fight. But the lanes need to be in a good position, and right now Quincy are doing a good job just denying that. Rubik with the Fade Bolt now has a Photic Shield as well. Phantom Lancer and Kanka, both of those heroes are pushing waves real quickly.
on. He has the Aphotic Shield with the Aether Lens.
Barracks pops that ult. Should be able to slide away. Yeah. Shield
Re-steals it.
re-stolen.
Yeah, this slow-paced game does definitely not favor J.Storm at all. They got, I don't know how, like you said, they don't have like these reliable stuns, so it's a lot harder to just push in.
They can't control the fights, especially against the Centaur ulti. If Quincy crew feels threatened, they'll just pop it and run away.
CCNC, he's getting close to his relic as well. Maybe when they get that Radiance, they might look to take like a smoke 4v5 fight. Even PL could come if he really wants, because they don't have lockdown. He shouldn't be too afraid. And he'll have a defusal at about the same time, if not earlier.
Yeah, I understand J.Storm are kind of stuck in a position where they might be scratching their heads, but if they just kind of watch the clock tick, I feel like it's only going to get better for Quincy crew.
I think that's the problem, right? Like, they know with their draft now, they're like, well, we can't really lock down. 9 is still free farming. Let's get that Radiance on him, and then maybe let's go. Let's just 5-man, not even look for a gank. Let's just 5-man down a lane. Let's push a tower.
And maybe they're hoping to, like what we saw from the Quincy crew EG Game 2 match where Quincy crew won with the CK, and it kind of just came together a moment before the Spectre did.
Yep. Oh, we get a kill. Oh,
yeah.
Your whole base is gone.
They might be hoping for something similar.
And you can with an ABBA, so
oh, yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Quincy's on the move, though. They're smoked, so I guess it's their call to action here. And they found Moo. They're moving in.
Find.
Yeah.
Don't
X,
help him, Brax. He'll
Torrent.
die too.
He has no chance. Moo easily taken out of that bottom lane. Brax ulti committed, and he has to jet out.
Well, there's a full pipe already on the Centaur, getting Blink next. ABBA's going to have his Vlads plus a pipe and about 200 gold. And 9's going to have his Radiance. I think in this next I think this 20-minute, we might have a big rune fight. I think both teams are going to feel pretty comfortable to fight.
Quincy crew will be ready to fight after Radiance. Phantom Lancer just finished. Diffusal Blade. Necro has the Radiance being delivered to him right now. They can just walk away. There's
yeah, they can. Like, the best stun they have is Warlock Rock and then Moo's ulti into double Reaper Scythe. That's their lockdown.
Man, yeah, they still have a minute without Stampede. J.Storm going to do anything with this opportunity?
I think they think Radiant's still, like, trying to push this middle tower, and Radiant, they're just gone.
Yeah, I mean, Moo's going back to bottom lane here. I guess J.Storm not feeling fight ready at the moment. I guess also, Moo could TP over. He's TPing over. Okay, they're going to smoke. They are going to go some.
I think it's the they've got the pipe, they've got the Radiance. They have to make a fight happen.
Maybe
we
just
might see our
wanna
first Warlock Rock.
Briefly show Moo and then head elsewhere.
They saw Sumail. That ward in the lane saw him. So they know he's in the jungle, but now he's kind of dancing around. They're going to see him again, that ward.
Oh, they're going to cut him off.
And he already used his doppelganger. He's dead. He's just straight up dead.
Yep.
Nice gang. That's such a good play. 70 seconds dead at 20 minutes. They get both the runes top because of it.
They could try to get a Roche. Lanes are not in a good position for them.
Yeah. And with the ABBA, you actually can do it, but it doesn't look like they want to. Maybe they're scared of taking a fight because he could buy back. Obviously, you don't want to as PL, but if they buy back and you don't have Reaper Scythe, it's rough.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
Uh-oh, Moo. He's getting boated middle.
Does he have someone to bail him out? Brax is around the corner. Hits him right away with
Double
the shield. Fatal Bonds. Rock. They're committing in
gonna run.
And
as
run
the
away.
call comes out.
Oh, he gets the double on Brax, but he needs to be careful.
Oh, they're turning it around. Brax has got to pop the ult and back on out. 9 falls up for a moment.
Just force it. Try to force a fight.
Dakota, you were right. They're doing exactly that. They get one pickup on PL. Now, guess what? They're just pushing the base.
We got to do it now before PL is the big problem.
Multi-shot. Imbalanced.
They're just beating this tower down.
Silence the
now.
tower.
The smart don't let it cast.
I think it would be okay if when you silence the tower that it cannot multi-shot.
I think that'd be a nice buff. Oh, from behind, SPG catches one. There's the ult. He gets silenced,
boy.
though. Will they get more? 9 is taking so much damage. PL is finally alive. He's chasing him down. Can they make it out? SPG's going to die to just Radiance.
Sumail's back, but they're second-guessing their commitment. They're turning back to go indoors.
They're really low on mana. At least ABBA is.
Dude, Necro he's not afraid, though. He's actually just going to tank up there, and they can't do much to him. Dude, they're
Warlock low
playing
on mana himself.
They're
So
just playing
savvy,
exactly
yeah.
the same way as last game, and I love it. The Necro replaced the Timbersaw, and the Warlock replaced the Enigma.
Man, oh man.
They're just playing. I love it. They're just playing exactly the same. It worked game 1. Why not keep doing it game 2? But here we go. Big fight, possibly.
Lifting up, throw back
big
for
boat.
Moo. Can't quite get him yet. They have so many assistants, so many paramedics around to help out on the side of J.Storm. Does the Quincy crew have the muscle power to force him out from indoors?
No, they don't.
Stuck in his
Necro
spot,
has ulti.
Quinn.
He's dead.
There it is. They slash him down.
No
Quinn's going to be
buyback.
out over a minute without a buyback. Will this be it? Will this be J.Storm heading to the major?
Oh, no creeps.
At least for now. Trying to secure out the mid lane.
Where are the creeps? Come on. Use the veil.
Lift. Throw back. Oh, and they got the Necro.
Oh,
He's out.
Abba had no mana.
yeah. They are going to get
They're
the melee
fine with
round.
this.
Yeah, they are.
And SVG, a casualty every single time.
Every time.
He's barely handing anything over at this point. It's low net worth CM. But, oh man, that's a lot of money for J.Storm.
Yeah, it is. They are chasing, though. Sumail
Yes.
possibly wants to keep going. But MSS almost just straight up died to a
Yo,
Grim.
J.Storm are not backing all the way. They are
They need to
still
go there
hanging
again.
around.
This is good.
Okay. All right, now they're gone. Wow.
This is how you fall back.
Together.
Perfect.
Birds of a feather flock together.
Very true.
Man,
Only a
Jace,
2K net worth advantage,
but a full Rax.
but a full Rax.
And this game, it doesn't feel as good. Like, you don't just have an alchemist farming in your base. You're getting way less gold now this game compared to last. J.Storm, I love how confident. I know 9 died there, but to just, like, trust your team, right? That was like a 3-minute push. And he just continued to trust his team. He never backed down. It's good. It's nice to see J.Storm. They did just obviously lose resolution and pick up Barracks, but they're showing so much teamwork. Doesn't even look like they just picked him up.
And
Smoked.
J.Storm come back together again here.
Oh, no, SVG, don't go that way.
Let's see what they can snipe out. 9 leading the charge here. Yawar around the corner. They head out through the high road.
But they still need to kill tier 2 towers on
Yeah.
top or bottom.
Yeah.
I was like, are they just going for the throne? They're just going to slow siege the throne? I mean, they can try. Unfortunately, they... Oh, yeah, I forgot tier 4s do not have regen. Go for it.
9 still deciding which talent he wants to go for on level 15/16.
The heal's better, right? I mean, the slow's not bad. Well, maybe with upheaval and stuff. Who knows?
That would be a ridiculous slow.
13, 14. You're right, he is just waiting. Okay. I was adding up the math, like, maybe he already used the point, Lacan. I was like
Maybe.
counting on my fingers and toes. No, he's
Maybe he
saving
put
it.
a point in stats.
Yeah. My God, stats are back. Burning is going to be the best player of all time again.
All right, well, Quincy know that J.Storm have been lingering in the northern part of their half of the map for quite a while, so they've taken the southern hemisphere for themselves and are just kind of working as a crew down here.
And I like that. They push in bottom. The thing is, you don't want to give up like a tier 3 tower, so I think someone from J.Storm might have to end up rotating bottom. But maybe not. They're going to go into Roche. Yeah, they with an Abba plus a Necro who does a lot of damage, they can take this pretty quick. Real
Right.
quick.
J.Storm looking to maintain a hold of the advantage they've built for themselves now in this
They
game.
know. They're coming. It might be, this is exactly like last game. It's going to be like 1 second too slow.
Torrent.
I don't know. Quinn's already there. He's already got the Torrent out. Now the boat.
Uh-oh.
He's walking in first, but Roche is not down yet.
They're both
Quinn
killing
got
it.
They're
stunned.
trying to quit. There goes the Warlock Gold. They're going to finish him off before the Roche goes down. And that Aegis is sniped up from Moo. Looking good
Fatal
for
bonds.
J.Storm as they fend them off. Quinn actually bought back to get back into this one.
They're just
And,
going to leave.
Yeah, they're going to have to ditch, but it's going to cost them SVG. It's going to cost them UR and multiple buybacks. Oh my gosh.
CCNC tried to go for Aegis Steal, but he got bashed by a
Bob.
Roche.
Ah, God, that hurts. I love that too. Once again, that was teamwork by J.Storm, right? Like, no one stayed in the Roche pit. The 3 people attacking Roche all left at the same time, so Roche still had a bunch of HP. They just seem to have, honestly, better teamwork, and they're even a newer team than Quincy crew with Barracks joining. They look damn good. And here we go. Let's go. 9, you up front. We'll just sit behind you, and we'll do this all day.
Guardian Greaves coming.
J.Storm going in for their second set of racks to be another step closer to qualifying for the first major of this DPC season. One of those 3 spots, the last of 3 spots available. The other team going to have to battle their way towards the minor. Quinn on the outside, stuck, stranded, and gone, just like that. Over a minute without a buyback. And hemorrhaging kills now could be the Quincy crew.
Oh my God.
The double fatal
Oh
bond.
my goodness.
Let it go.
Oh.
Let it go.
Yeah, I
They
think
let
that's
it
Crystal
go.
made an ulti.
Oh, my
And
God.
they get Sumail
It's
right
over.
in front of the fountain, and he has no buyback
It's
either.
over. This game's just over.
That is it, and it's looking like J.Storm
GG.
punched their ticket to China.
Wow, that was... Dude, J.Storm looked like a whole different team
Yeah.
like this series compared to
Every other game.
yesterday. They
I-
The games
any
from the
game.
group stages.
Yeah.
they looked like beasts.
That was a great series.
And I want to say just their drafting and how they played. So another shout out to Fear and Demon as well, because they really did play the same lineup 2 games in a row. They just replaced simple heroes, had one guy always up front, and they weren't afraid to slow siege. Like, they never overextended, which is very impressive, especially from a team from NA. Like, they just didn't overextend ever.
Yeah, seems like both games, same strategy, just a bit different heroes. Even though they lacked lockdown, once they got that pickoff on a Phantom Lancer, everything went their way.
Yeah, and I want to give a shout to 9, too. I think he played probably, that game 2 was simply insane. He got
His
a
game one
perfect
was
laning
good too,
phase.
yeah.
Yeah, he killed it. 9 definitely gets the MVP for the series for me. 9 and, the drafting, so...
9 and the Jimmy.
Yeah, 9 and the Jimmy Fear. You know all of them. Like, look at who was the 1, 3, and 12 on Moose was the worst score they had, and he had.
I mean, if you look at the scoreboard, Jimmy didn't die a single
Jimmy,
single
the best
time in
performance
both
he's
games.
had. No, but seriously, congratulations, because I know J.Storm. I'm sure they felt real bad when something like Rezo just leaves out of nowhere, right? He just leaves the team. They have to get a new player in Barracks, and it's not only just picking up Barracks. Moo was playing off lane, and now he's playing carry. So they switched roles. They got a new player, and guess what? They still qualify to the first major.
Yeah, and I don't know how many people are really talking about J.Storm when a lot of people are putting their focus on EG and then the Quincy crew. And then you have Envy and J.Storm, and maybe J.Storm feel like that they are treated as the 4th place of those teams.
Yeah, they probably do feel like that.
And, this is great. This has got to be good for them. I'm happy for them, and you're going to be seeing them at the major. Props to them. I also got to feel for Quincy crew.
For sure.
This is a ragtag group of extremely talented players coming together and trying to do it themselves for now, and we know how talented they are, but also, it seems if they take hard losses, it could be hard for them to really rally. And
Well, there's always a minor.
Yeah.
There's a minor. I know it doesn't feel as good as getting that express ticket to go
To the
straight to the
major, yeah.
major, but their dreams are not crushed yet. They could even earn more money and points battling from winning the minor
And you can't earn
and then
more
going
points.
to win the major. Wait, if you win the minor and you win the major.
No.
No. You get the points from your
The
higher winning. Like, you
Yeah.
just get the points from the major, but you get the
okay.
money.
Yeah, the money.
Oh,
and
but more money.
So
Yeah,
if you're
yeah,
wondering at NA, who does Quincy crew have to go through in it? It's going to be Jolotl, who does look pretty good. Demon Slayers, the team who beat Fighting Papegas a couple of weeks ago, they look decent. And then it'll be Quincy crew, and currently going on right now is Young Suck Gaming versus Team Plus somewhere else, and they're playing for that 4th spot. So you didn't know it's going to be 4 teams in that minor bracket in 2 days.
Yep.
And let's say Quincy crew should be a very heavy
They
favorite for
should
that.
be a
They
heavy
should
favorite.
Be.
The Demon Slayers are kind of right there as well.
Yeah. Jolotl as well. I think Jolotl and Demon Slayers are very even, but that means there is 2 spots at the minor for them, so it's going to be more than likely Quincy crew +1, but, you could just tilt out. You really could just tilt out after, 2 series in a row like that. You just went 1-4 today.
Yeah, I mean,
Doesn't feel
they'll get to sleep on it for a couple days, right? At least
tonight
one extra
and
day.
tomorrow they're off, and then in 2 days the minor qualifiers start.
Yeah, hopefully they can shake off today, take the extra day off, feel good looking at the teams they're slated to go against for the minor. Not to rag on those other teams too much.
Yeah.
Maybe they're scrappy, they can get a game. If they pull out a series, That would be insane.
But Dakota, they're losers. J.Storm are winners. We got to give them even more credit because honestly, I highly doubt a lot of people put them up there making the
J.Storm.
major, and they looked simply impeccable with this lineup. So shout out to them, shout out to Fighting Papagas, and shout out to EG. Let's go, J.Storm.
Sorry, no, that was not.
Is that it?
All
That
right.
was not the button I meant to.
Yo, you're cool, dog.
My bad.
Yeah, so big
Woo!
shout outs to them. Congratulations, J.Storm. Can't wait to see them playing in MDL. I want to see what they can do. If they just run that strategy over, I don't know. It's a pretty good one. I'm curious how it'll work against these the new Liquid, that Alliance team. I feel they're going to be one of the favorites probably there. And
I always like to favor the teams that had battled through these aggressive qualifiers and then have to make it to the major. But then again, I'm saying that, but this is a whole new season where we don't have really
never
any
know what's gonna
invites.
happen.
It's all qualifier teams. So exciting stuff, but the Dota's not done. The qualifiers
What?
are not over, Grant.
shut the hell up.
Okay.
No, don't actually.
Okay,
What's going
thank
on
you.
next?
Well, we're done with NA for now, and there is no
NA
Asia.
tomorrow.
There's no Asia tonight. So
Southeast or China, right?
Southeast
Yeah.
or China. So that means the next region to be live is going to be the CIS qualifier in the very early hours. I believe that's
3
happening.
PST.
3
Or is it 4?
PST. It's 3.
3,
3
okay.
a.m. PST. PDT. There's a difference. 3 a.m. PDT. We'll be back with live Dota coverage of the CIS qualifiers. If you're hoping when you're going to see us goons again, we'll be back tomorrow to do South America.
Yeah, at
1 PDT.
1 p.m. PDT.
Yes.
1 p.m. BDT back here.
That's a
more
lot of
playoff
letters.
action.
No, it's not. It's 3.
Relax.
What do you mean PM, PDT? That's 5 letters.
No, that's
Yeah.
4 because it's 2 P's. See you guys later. I'm just kidding. No, but for real, yeah, Dakota, get us the hell out of here, dog. What's going on?
All right, y'all. It's been a pleasure. We will see you at 1 a.m. No, 3 a.m. PDT. Take care. Bye-bye now.
Bye.